At 9:30 a.m., Russian drone operators prepared a new fiber optic cable drone. It set off to find the enemy and waited in ambush in front of a building. A group of Ukrainian infantry passed in front of the drone. The operator started the propellers. The Ukrainian infantrymen noticed the Russian drone, but it was too late. The Russian drone operator flew towards the soldier closest to him, and then it happened. Later, a reconnaissance drone was launched for a new reconnaissance mission. It soon became apparent that two Ukrainian infantrymen were moving among the ruined buildings. The Ukrainian soldiers chose to hide under the trees. The Russians launched an attack drone. Then the Russian drone crashed into the trees and exploded. A total of 3 drones crashed into the trees. The Ukrainian infantrymen somehow managed to escape unharmed from among the trees and took up positions in the ruined buildings. Then, one after another, the Russians launched a rapid attack with both artillery and FPV drones. Under heavy attack, one of the Ukrainian soldiers chose to surrender. He signaled his surrender by waving at the drone. Russian soldiers captured him and interrogated him. The Ukrainian forces' UAV control point was revealed. It was a house garage. A fiber optic cable drone slowly approached the garage and slammed into the door. Another FPV drone exploded, passing through the open door and blowing up the garage. The Ukrainian drone operators somehow escaped from the garage and changed positions. However, the Russians continued to track them. The other building where they were hiding was also destroyed. A newly constructed UAV control point appeared among the trees in Pokrovsk. After an FPV drone attack, the Ukrainian forces' UAV control center, antennas, and various equipment were destroyed. Then Russian operators easily destroyed a Ukrainian T-72 tank abandoned in the forest. In another part of the front, a Ukrainian D-30 howitzer was found camouflaged. While looking a little closer, the operator also spotted the howitzer's crew. It was decided to destroy the stationary equipment first. After a few FPV drone attacks, the howitzer was wiped off the map. In another direction, while conducting reconnaissance, a drone operator found an enemy tank and immediately hit it. The crew was shocked and abandoned the tank. Then a few more attack FPV drones arrived and would have carried out a few more attacks if necessary, but they didn't need to. They flew away from the destroyed tank. During reconnaissance, a Russian attack FPV drone found a YPR-765 armored personnel carrier that had hit a mine and had its rotation disrupted. A single Russian FPV drone was enough to destroy the armored vehicle. Objective verification was achieved. Russian operators first destroyed an abandoned armored vehicle in the middle of the road. Then they destroyed a camouflage, self-propelled howitzer. An unknown rocket failed to launch at a test site in Russia's Orenburg region. A local resident recorded the entire event on their mobile phone. What could have caused this rocket to fail?
Нихуя, думал, вниз полетит.
Упало что-то.
Да это...
Да, пизда.
В натуре?
Да, ты чё, она падает уже все.
Ебать.
Держись нахуй.
Да ну ебать.
Держись.
Держите меня, я снимаю. Нахуй.
Чё, упало? Да, упало.
5 Ukrainian ground robotic platforms appeared in Konstantinovka. Russian drone operators sent out one drone to destroy each one. Some of these robotic platforms were carrying food, some were carrying ammunition, and some were carrying medical supplies. However, none of them reached their destination. They were destroyed en route. In Zaporizhzhia, 3 temporary staging areas belonging to Ukrainian forces were detected. The coordinates were calculated and Molniya-2 kamikaze combat UAVs were dispatched. Each target was destroyed as a result of precise calculations. This was reported. The infantrymen whose temporary staging areas had been destroyed came out. At that moment, FPV drones were waiting for them. They captured each soldier one by one.